Okay, hey, good morning, Vlad. This is Mark Hyde. I just wanted to show you a couple things how this works. On here, the yellow dots are longs, the red dots are short. So this is just an example of Bidu going back, and mainly this works from trend lines being broken, technical analysis patterns. Just the way I look at the charts is the way I had this program written. So you can see it breaks the blue line here, this other blue line there, the same way that this went long down here, this yellow dot, okay? And you can see this little line there's red. So a series of the major moves are just pretty precise. But the main benefit of this thing that I like is when you have a swing signal, which is red or yellow to go long. I also have a trend cross, okay? So the trend cross is a couple moving averages, the blue, the yellow, that cross with a linear regression curve, okay? That takes into account the recent action of the stock, not a linear regression line, because on stocks that are big that I like to trade, that can be very much delayed and pretty much not useful. Okay, so here's just a quick look at the performance of this. This is just going back 2 years. Okay, on all trades it has 3.87 to 1 win loss, which is pretty good. The long trades are 1.8. The number of trades are 12. Okay. The short trades are far better than the long trades, mainly because this has been a very strongly trending south stock. Let's see, here's your trade list. Going to the first trade, which is 1,000 shares long at 126. Sold at 120, 147, so the cumulative profit on this these amount of shares is $54,000. Here's the equity curve, pretty nice, obviously, right? Let's see what else I have. So, this one, in the really strongly trending stocks, this this works pretty good. The big issue that I have, that I'd like to clean up, obviously, is when these stocks go sideways, or they get multiple, like you can see here's a long, there's a short. Now, a lot of what I did is a lot of these signals now I don't use. For example, here's up here when you have this trend line, this blue line here, that's breaking, and you get a couple short signals, and you also see you have a white dot, which is a trend cross. Okay. Now you notice when you go down the chart, when you have this little consolidation here, it looks like basically just a pennant, a continuation, that the swing algorithm goes long. But I ignore that because unless it's accompanied by a trend cross, it's usually a false signal. That turns out to be the case there. Same thing with here. This long is a false signal. Okay. Now here, that's false too. But let's look at this one. This yellow swing is accompanied by a trend. Okay, and this only lasts 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, and it actually, is a losing trade, right? So all this gobbledygook here, this area, okay, is really is not useful. Like this is long, and then it's a short. This is long, gets confirmed there by the trend cross. So that lasts 1, 2, 1.5 bars, and then bang, down it goes again, right? So the challenge is to identify the big moving trades, like I have here that go up, here that clearly trend short, and design something that is better than using these compilation of moving averages. Okay, so I don't get the chop. Obviously, it's still a downtrend. Okay, so that's my big challenge that I would love to do. You can just go back and see there's a lot of choppiness, and I don't like that. You know, here's your let me just draw this here. Here's your trend cross, right? Here's your trend cross short. Here's your trend cross short, trend cross long, trend cross short, and this stuff here is just, you know, not helpful. Okay, here's a major area there. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, then it have another trend cross. So the big trades like here, all the way down, those are the money trades. So I guess my question that maybe you could help me with is, what can I do to really get rid of the times when I've got major choppiness? Because, you know, as a trader, being chopped around is the worst thing, right? You can, I think we all pretty much know that, but that's the real challenge. You know, these kind of trades here that are just nice and clean. By the way, I sent you an email earlier, and what I wanted to tell you was, when I see a short signal, you know, after a long, here's a long right there. Oops, draw this here. When I see a short signal like that, red dot, you notice that it's not accompanied by a cross, so that's ignored. Okay, this is also ignored. This appears not. You've got a swing short there. You've got a trend cross. All right, and you can see that pretty much stays all the way down there until you have a long, right? Okay, so these other trades are now ignored, and I can do that by, obviously, I use this as not an automatic system. It's just an indicator. Okay, so I get emails during the day, visually on my board and also on my PDA when there's something amongst this watch list of mine that has a daily action. Okay, but that's my real issue. What can I formulate to get rid of some of the false signals and chop? Okay, so if you could help me with that, I'd be very much appreciative, and hopefully we can work out something together. That'd be great. Thanks, and talk to you soon.